You need the best designs in your fleet of vehicles. There's only one brand name that many trust in. One that makes every car pop out from the rest of the field, and that is Lightning Wraps. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Lightning Wraps. Get yourself a vehicle unlike the rest. Lightning Wraps, the most affordable designs made at your leisure.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another night of On the Pole Racing here on Playerform TV. Hopefully, everybody hears me okay. We're going to double check, make sure everything's working here the way it should be. Looks to be that it is. So here tonight, this is the Mission 22, 90 laps around Nashville Super Speedway, as we've got a track temperature of 122 degrees Fahrenheit. With the weather sitting at 78 degrees Fahrenheit with 45% humidity, partly cloudy with 2-mile-per-hour winds. As practice is winding to a close here, we're going to go ahead and show tonight's caution sponsor.
Sorry, Corey, I'm really old tires. I'm just trying to keep it straight. You're all good. I kind of figured on it.
You know, turn the radio down and off here. There we go. Radio's down and off. Sorry, I should have checked that before. But tonight's racing caution sponsor is going to be that of VBR Racing. So with the caution, or with the Come on now. With qualifying getting ready to go underway, we got Robert Kahn out on track at the moment. He's at number 21 machine. Around the track right now. On his out lap. So far, setting a pretty good quick time through sector 1 there, which is back along the back stretch. As it comes out of 4, comes through the Geico restart zone. Brings it across. He's sitting with a 39.80. So 39.80 at the moment as drivers are starting to come out onto the track for their qualifying run. And as I said before, if we got a little bit of hiccups, I am sorry for that. Still working on getting some funding together to get the PC upgraded a little bit here and there. So Robert Kahn in second lap with 31. So no improvement there for him. Chantel Pottle comes in with a 31.155. Dennis Warnez comes in with a 31.023, puts himself into second place in that number 90. Robert Kahn down there on the bottom. Corey coming around. Going to try to lay down his time. Or better his time, I should say. Has 31.064. Down here through 3 and 4, we're going to see if he can improve his time at all. As he comes off the corner, comes down here through the driveway. Here comes the number 30 of Jeff Oakes. Jeff Oakes with a 31.255 right now. Robert Warnez coming out on track now. We see him there in the number 95, coming down across the strike to start his laps. Still that time to beat for that pole sitting position. Set forth by Robert Kahn. Now we're watching Robert Warnez come down here through the backstretch into corner number 3. An okay time through. Back now he's trying to see if he can pick up some time and does not quite do it. And he's sitting at a 1.349. That'll put him into 6th position right now. Chris Litrope there coming around, trying to start his lap as well. As we got about 4 seconds here in qualifying. Chris Schultz sends good luck. As he is out of time this week. So he's wishing all the drivers here tonight good luck here at Nashville Speedway. Should be a great night of fun. As we're watching Robert Warnez take it on down to the access road here up pit road. Chris Litrope in that 00. Currently with 31.768, trying to improve his time here this second lap. And he works off the corner. Down across the stripe he comes. And time has run out here. And Ridgeway, I missed it, has taken the pole position away from Warnez, from Warnez, and Warnez took it away from Robert Kahn, so we got a great matchup up here at the front of the grid here tonight. Now we're getting the grid up here to show everybody where everybody is starting. William Ridgway starting there on pole, and that number 39 machine to his outside there on row number 1 is going to be Robert Warnes, and that number 95 starting in second. In third, inside row number 2 is going to be Robert Kahn in third, in that number 21. Dennis Warnes starting outside in that number 90 machine, fourth position. Inside row number 3, starting in fifth, that's going to be Corey Stahl in the number 33. Jeff Oakes starting outside row number 3 in 6th position for that number 30 machine. In 7th position, that's going to be Chantel Pottle starting inside row number 4. Outside row number 4 in 8th position is going to be Jason Henry in the number 10. The 01 of Jeffrey Ledford is going to start inside row number 5 in 9th position. Chris Liproll to his outside in row number 5, starting in 10th in that 00. Jeffrey Rack there in 11th in the number 3 machine will be inside row number 6 as Thomas Ridgway rolls off in 12 outside row number 6 in that number 4. Inside row number 7 is going to be that number 22 of Justin McKenna, starting back there in the back. And once again, it looks like McKenna is not showing up on my screen completely the way I thought he would. Take a closer look there at McKenna's machine. And once again, I'm showing no paint on that number 22. As they're rolling off pit road now, we are underway here. Lights are out. We're going to be getting green flag racing conditions here very shortly in this mission 22. 90 lap here tonight around Nashville Superspeedway. Now, one thing I forgot to look at, we'll take another quick look at the race info here, as we're sitting at about 123 degrees, 23 degrees for a track temperature out, and this is a 1.3 mile racetrack. That's what I was trying to figure out, how long this racetrack was. As they work off of turn number 4, back down here across the front straightaway. And we're down our way, down here in the corner number 1. Drag race, go ahead. Ridgway down there on the inside. Warnes out there on his outside. Warnes really showing some strength there. Down the back stretch. Down here in the corner number 3. Ridgway right in the back corner. Right there to the tailgate of that truck. Pick up down here in the corner number 3. Ridgway not wanting to give up too much space as they are wide. And everybody's starting to plow out here. We've got the trucks out here tonight for the Nashville Superspeedway Mission 22. 90 lapper here tonight. As we're watching there, we got a couple of them still down that side. That is the 30 there. Jeff Oakes, Corey Stahl down the backstretch here. Still battling side by side, and they work down here in the corner number 3 and 4. Out in front of them, everybody else is in 5. Dennis Warnes, all spot out, but there's down Oakes and Stahl still racing on back here. That's the 5. Chantel Pottle trying to inside now. Stahl is falling a little bit high, coming off of 2. Working down the back. Down here into 3. We're on lap number 3. And then we're here off of 4 down here into front stretch. 3 laps in the book as Pottle and Stahl still battle it out for that 5th or for that 6th position. And we're going to battle possibly happen. Starting to get side by side once again. Ridgway down there on the bottom here. Side by side there for 2nd and 3rd. Now he's going to see if he can get that that second position. Now they get out and get no run there. Off of two. As they try to get off of the corner. Maybe get the run there on that outside lane. Warnez falling back in second. That's Robert on. Now out front once again. These drivers have battled out quite a bit here this season so far. And right down here again, off of the front stretch, down through the trioval here at Nashville, down here into turn number 1. There by Stall. Not sure if we have help there from the 5 o'clock. Everybody got a back up. Back out the backstretch once again. Robert Vaughn still our leader as we watch the Stall out here in the corner number 3. See if we can find some battles out here on the racetrack. Everybody's single file back. It looks like Justin McKenna out here having trouble with Chris Mitchell also as we're back out here. As at 90, up Dennis Fournette trying to work his way towards the right. Down there the inside. Walking back a little bit as Ridgway gets around him, coming down here in the corner number 3 and 4 now. Now Dennis Fournette trying to get around Robert Fournette as they come down here through the front stretch. Side by side here towards the pit. Third, fourth, and fifth, I should say, as we've got Robert Fournette on the block. We've got Dennis Fournette out there on the outside now. And you've got Jeff Oaks trying to go on one of the tracks. Down here through the corner, down here on the front stretch. Everybody's sitting loud out back once again with Robert Hahn still on the away there in second. Dennis Fournette there in third with Robert Fournette going back now in the fourth. Jeff Oaks there in the fifth with Jeff Pratt up here in the sixth now. Making moving so far is Jeffrey Pratt. And he's up in sixth for this top 5 series started. Thomas Ridgway up started. Those are our two biggest moves so far. As we try to get under where he's all. Got to get through the front stretch. Here, one lap number 13. Off back down here through the back stretch. Robert Hahn off front. Fournette there in third, Robert Fournette there fourth, Jeff Oaks there fifth, with Jeffrey Pratt in sixth. All there, Tell Paul is holding back now. That nice was up there running towards the fifth here earlier in the race. Now it's falling back into ninth. Jason Henry back here in 10th. Everybody's single filed out. Single file working down the backstretch here at lap number Once everybody gets down here, it's going to be Robert Bond still our leader here at lap number 15. Out backtrack. Robert Bond our leader moves his way there. Second, this one is to third. Robert Burnett is on the left over there. We're working down here. There's no problem going off front. Ridgeway way there in second. Thank them for coming on board. William Whitway up here in second. Third. That is there now in fourth, and then flip-flop position. As Robert comes up there in the third position. Jeffrey Ratt. There in fifth. Jeffrey Ratt. There has our so far up to the outside. Up at least. Off of the corner, back down here, down back. Right down the front. Getting around. Robert Vaughn still our leader out there in that number 21 machine. Robert Cornet's there in second now. As he got around Dennis Cornet's in fourth. They're working down back. A little bit of battle going on back here. Listen, Del Paul and inside. Down here through. Two down here in number 3 and 4. Down here across the strike. Lap number 28 now going to be lap number. No, we're on lap 28. Sorry, as we're off down here through the back stretch. And Robert Warnett getting right there at the tailgate. Robert Vaughn and down here in number 3. Hashtag Bobby Strong there on the side of that machine there. They're working down here off of the corner down here. We looking up where it is. Robert Warnett Robert Vaughn as the battle rate on there. First position here on lap 9. Back here in third, watching all this play out. Jeffrey Brack and Dennis Warnett. Dennis Warnett. Fifth. Jeff Oates there in sixth. There's every rat up the board now. Locks it up, brings it through the grass. Unsafe entrance there to pit road. He'll probably get flagged for that one through the iRacing officials. That is not out of the road here at lap number 30. Start of the race almost in the book. And it will be in the books as they come off the corner. There we see Robert Vaughn down there on the bottom side. Here comes the 95 on the forehead. He's going to try to bring it into pit road, and he does an okay job. Who else is going to try to bring it in? Looks like Jeff Oates, Corey Stahl brings it in. Del Paul stays out. Chris Kimball stays out. Jason Henry staying out. Thomas Ridgway down here as he finished at lap number 25. Comes Robert Vaughn, here comes Ridgway. They both come off. Getting them trucks slowed down to pit road speed. And now Del Paul takes over the lead here at lap number 32. The race here tonight. In the late 22. 90 laps around Michigan, around Nashville. As everybody works around it, it's still Del Paul out there. Now bring it one to the lane. So that's going to end the lead back to the bottom line. Around him, that's going to actually end the lead over to Warnett. Now Robert Vaughn is right there, way back down to 3 and 4. leading the way. Robert on there in second. There in third. Jeff Oates sitting back here in fourth. There in fifth. That's it. The mission 22 laps around Nashville here tonight. I'm not sure how much anybody watching might know about this. Veterans trying to get I do know it's very, very, very significant to talk about. Speedway 90 laps here tonight as they work around the lap machine. One out Jeffrey Ledford. We're really struggling here tonight, not having the speed out of that truck. I believe. But still keeping it with the starting side up. They went down into number 3. Down in the turn number 1. And on out front, Robert Warnez down there in second. Has gone around and that drops Warnez back here in the second. Back here in third. I'm kind of curious what Warnez thinks about that would be here. I'm glad it takes a very fun. We're down here. Down here back in the corner, number 1 once again. Robert Vaughn out front as the leader. Robert Warnez there in second. Ridgway there third. Jeff Oates fourth with Dennis Warnez here fifth. Ridgway, Thomas Ridgway that is, back here in seventh, up 5 positions where he started this race. Jeffrey Rapp in the 8th. Up 3 positions where he started tonight. track. Closing in on halfway here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway as they pull down here. 1 and 2 once again. With the 39 up with the Ridgeway, trying to take it down. Robert Vaughn. It's going to come down the stretch here tonight. Winning this race here tonight. And it Big Front TV on the pole. Racing action here from the Lightning Esports. Those are all set and ready to go for the next month. And I think if I saw their schedule correctly, it will be off with me October. And we're down here into the corner, back off of the front stretch. Back, it is still Robert Vaughn. Robert Barnett, tailgate up, Robert Vaughn, and they come down here into corner number 3. Robert Barnett definitely has the feeling going on as they work off the floor back there. Number 3 here at that the car over halfway as they work down here. Loose left, Robert Barnett on the side. Down here off of 2. That's not quite out of the momentum as of yet. Really hard down here in the corner number 3. Robert Warnez is there. He's at the back stretch of number 1. He's going to be at least from around leading this. It's going to be Robert Kahn for the moment, but Robert Warnez is there and looking to try to get a run on him. Now he gets a run down here on the inside, coming into turn number 1. Robert has Robert Vaughn as they come off of 2. He is there. Here's Ridgeway as William Ridgeway has in here. And they work down here off of stretch back down here in the corner. Back there, you see that Robert Vaughn still leading the way. And everybody's still we got Dennis Cornez back here in 5th. Stahl back here in 6th. Jeffrey Rapp in 7th. Thomas Ridgeway here in 8th. Jason Henry 9th. William Chantel Bottle here in 10th. Steve Ralston throughout the race. And now we're here at about they work here off down the back stretch, or down the front stretch, sorry, with Robert Vaughn out front, with Robert Cornez there second, third, with Jeff Oakes sitting there in 4th. So we all pitted at about lap 30 to 35. And then our next set of pit stops is coming about lap 60 to 65. Our next round of pit stops. What some call a money stop at the next stop. Because at that point there'll be about 25 to 30 laps to go. your leader, Robert Hernandez, in the second race. Ridgeway don't really have any big movers. Is up 4 positions as he's currently 67. Thomas Ridgeway back in the pit lane here tonight. Race not quite going the way he was hoping. I know Jeffrey Ledford, he was looking for some better of this race here tonight. McKenna must not have helped trying to pull it off and look back away in the hauler. As you see there, he's 13th position at number 22. McKenna is out. Put some pressure on Hernandez. It's trying to put the pressure on time. And then work out here in the corner number 1. Got the lap machine of Thomas Ridgeway coming through corner number 4. As the car coming in corner number 3 at the moment as they work down through. Caution flag is out. First, BBR racing. Caution flag here tonight.
Well, damn.
Well, here we see the number 01 of Jeffrey Ledford getting underneath him. He's going to try to save it, cannot, and then comes up and spines that outside wall. What a hit there on the outside wall there for Corey Stahl. And we'll take another look at it here at full speed. That comes off the corner. Quickly as it goes around. And that's going to be a tow for sure, most likely back in the lane. And that will run it that outside lane. Now we're under caution here for the first time. Corey Stahl there in that number. So we are racing here with 57 out of 60 laps complete. On our first caution, as Corey Stahl ends up slamming that barrier, and unfortunately has ended his race here tonight in that number 9 or number 33 machine. So drivers coming down pit lane. This could be the one to make it to the end. Our driver's going to chance it as we got Robert Warnez out there in front. Robert Kahn there now second with Jeff Oakes there at third. Ridgeway on pit road now. Dennis Warnez, Jason Henry, Jeffrey Ratt, Thomas Ridgeway, and Jeffrey Ledford coming in the pit lane here. And a tough break there for Corey Stahl as he's out and has dropped down to 12th position right in front of Justin McKenna. Now we said McKenna having an issue here tonight. Trying to bring it all through. As we said, it's caution flag brought to you by BBR Racing. Lights are out. We're going to line them back up side by side. We're going to get racing. As they take the green flag, don't make it lap number 60. That'll be 30 laps to go here tonight at Nashville Speedway. And I'm only seeing 3 trucks at the moment. Where are the rest of them? Oh, here they go. Here. Jeff Oakes there really letting off on it, trying to save as much fuel as he can. Robert Kahn, Chris all pitted last at lap number 56. Jeffrey Ledford. Back here at lap number 55. We're back. Green flag racing. Single file restart for everybody that can come off of pit road. Here comes one more in. Down here into the corner. Down here through corner. Down here through corner. Now the back stretch. And it is Robert Kahn there in second. As they work down here through corner number 1 and 1 lap number 62 out the 90. Get lap numbers 26 laps to go. Yeah, Robert Kahn works his way down here. Still holds on to that lead, but Robert Kahn on that bottom side as hard as he can, trying to get around that time here up at the front. Do they have enough fuel to make it to the end? That's going to be the question here. Right now, this is Robert Kahn and Robert Cornez side by side. Working side by side, they come down here back into corner number 1. Robert Kahn and Robert outside coming through off of 4. The run that he needs, and he holds it there. We've got Chris Mitchell and Jeff Oakes back on down. And William Ridgway fighting it out back here. And 2 once again. Hopefully everybody can all right. We're working down here through the corner. Not sure why that is like that. Would be why. All right. All right, we fixed that issue there, but no. Now as we're coming down here through lap number 25, gonna be lap number, or 24 laps to go rather. Sorry, as we worked out through here. As we said, this is 90 laps. We got 24 of those 90 laps to go as Ridgway is now looking underneath a lit roll as they come down the backstretch. Robert Kahn and Robert Warnez still battling it out up here at the front. As Robert Kahn looking underneath Robert Warnez as they come down here through the corner, and Kahn has it there for a split moment as they come off of 4. Who's it gonna be? As it looks like it's gonna be side by side, and Warnez at the line still holds it out there in front. But Robert Kahn fighting back down there on the bottom side once again, side by side. That number 21 and 95. Robert Warnez out on the outside. Robert Kahn there on the inside. Down the backstretch. Jeff Oaks watching all this unfold in front of him as he's got Ridgway right there behind him now. Ridgway working his way back up through the front, or up to the front after his pit stops there under that last caution. We got Chris Littrow here in 5th now. Started up there in 3rd, has fallen back now to 5th. And we got Jeffrey Rack trying to work his way up through the grid as well, as he's now up here to 6th. Chantel Paulo in 7th. Got company from the 90 of Dennis Warnez, as Dennis now is working down the backstretch. Everybody's single file here as we see the 3 of Jeffrey Rack looking to the inside and getting around the 00 of Chris Littrow. As Ridgway back up here in the 4th, setting his sights on Jeff Oaks. Oaks sitting here in 3rd now. Now we saw the 00 of Littrow falling back a little bit here and there. Now he falls back through the pack. Jeffrey Rack up here to 5th. William Ridgway trying to find a way to get up there to battle for the lead. As they come down the backstretch here into corner number 3 and 4. Here comes Robert Kahn out there in 2nd, trying to get up there and battle Warnez for that final lead change. As they work down here through the front stretch down here in the corner number 1 and 2. Front to back, it is Robert Warnez out there in front with Robert Kahn there in 2nd. Jeff Oaks 3rd. William Ridgway sitting in 4th with Jeffrey Rack there 5th. Chris Littrow in 6th with Chantel Paulo there 7th. Dennis Warnez in 8th. Jetson Henry in 9th with Thomas Ridgway in 10th. As we said, Warnez doing a great job at holding his own out there in front this entire race as they work down here into corner number 4. Back down across the front stretch here with 19 laps to go as they cross the stripe with Warnez out front. Robert Kahn trying his best to try to get up there and battle for that lead as they come down here through 1 and 2. Out here back out onto the backstretch. Down here in the corner number 3 now. A lot of battling here going on here through the final stages of the race as Robert Warnez tries to hold on to that lead as they come down here in the corner number, coming out of 4, cutting into corner number 1. 18 laps to go here as they work down through. Here we got the 30 of Jeff Oaks trying to see if he can find a way to get underneath Robert Kahn and steal that 2nd place away. As they battle down here through the backstretch down here into corner number 3. Robert Kahn still holds on to 2nd place as he's got Jeff Oaks there in that number 30, working right behind him as he tries to find a way to battle here. The 30 is there. The 39 of William Ridgway is also there. We got a tight race up here within the top 4. Back here in 5th position, that is going to be Jeffrey Rack sitting about as lonesome back here in 5th. We got Chris Littrow. Looks like he might fall to the grass of Chantel Paulo and Dennis Warnez, who Dennis Warnez is currently looking to go under Paulo down here in the corner number 3 as they work off of 3 and 4. Paulo under fire here from Warnez as Dennis Warnez does take over that position. Well, he does get that position there at the line. Out front still, though. Robert Kahn is still battling along, trying to find a way to battle beside Robert Warnez. Ridgway and Oaks battling side by side now as they come down the backstretch. Ridgway up top with Oaks on the bottom. Down here in the corner number 3. There you can see Robert Kahn maybe looking to think about going to the outside of Robert Warnez. As we now got them side by side here for 1st and 2nd, and along with 3rd and 4th rather. As Ridgway gets around Jeff Oaks. That's going to put Ridgway up there in the 3rd. Now he's going to put himself to try to fire off at Robert Kahn down there in 2nd spot. As they work here off of 2, back down the backstretch. Robert Warnez still our race leader with Robert Kahn there 2nd, Ridgway there, William Ridgway there 3rd, Jeff Oaks 4th, Jeffrey Rack here in 5th. Everybody single filed out for the most part. I'm trying to keep an eye on the gaps to see if we got any battles happening out on the racetrack. Jason Henry not quite having the race he was hoping for today, but is still on the lead lap back here in 9th position, along with Thomas Ridgway. Not quite the race he was hoping for, but he's at least on the lead lap, sitting back here in 10th. As we see Ridgway really putting the pressure to Robert Kahn now as they come down here in the corner number 3. Now Ridgway, he's got a little bit more fuel than the other 2 drivers in front of him, so if the other 2 drivers do not have enough fuel, they're going to have to go into a fuel saving mode just to make it to the end. And that may play a factor here with Ridgway, as Ridgway has the fuel to make it. 13 laps to go. Ridgway looking to the outside of Robert Kahn. Robert Kahn down there on the inside now as William Ridgway up there on the outside. They come storming down here in the corner number 3 and 4. He is there, but can he make the pass happen as he's getting that run off of 4? Kind of had to give a little bit of a tap to the brake to keep that truck underneath control without it getting too tight and pushing up there to the outside wall. Down here through into turn number 1. They go. Robert Kahn down there on the inside. William Ridgway up there on the outside. As Robert Warnez is very pleased to be watching this in his rearview mirrors. That's going to help him split and drive away a little bit. But if Robert Kahn falls here soon, that's going to put Ridgway up there in the 2nd spot, and it does. As we got the 30 of Jeff Oakes whirling his way up there, going to try to get up there to Robert Kahn as well. Now he's going underneath Robert Kahn as they work through the triangle. Down here in the corner number 1, Jeff Oakes underneath of Robert Kahn, and he gets that spot away from him as they come down here through off of 2 down the backstretch. Ridgway now at the back bumper of Warnez. William Ridgway sitting there in 2nd. Down here in the corner number 3, off of 4. William Ridgway is now there, going to try to make something happen. Robert Kahn back in the 3rd position. Gets back around Jeff Oakes. Jeff Oakes under fire from Jeffrey Ratt. And here comes Ridgway. He's going to look to see if he can get underneath Warnez. He's right there on the bumper of Warnez, coming down here in the corner number 3. He is there with 10 laps to go. Going to be 9 laps to go when they cross the stripe. Hopefully everybody out there that's watching us here on Flinger Farm TV, hopefully everybody's enjoying this episode of On the Pole as we bring it to you here. This is the Mission 22 90-lap race from Nashville Super Speedway for the Lightning Esports Season 2 Truck Series. As you see our league sponsors up there in the top right corner. Robert Kahn back here, and he gets into that outside wall. That's going to surrender that lap over as we're now on 8 laps to go. Robert Warnez out there in front with William Ridgway there 2nd. Down here through corner number 1 and 2. We'll see how well this goes for them. And as they battle it out, Ridgway is there. Can he get there and pass him now is the question. The number 30 of Jeff Oakes looking underneath Chris Littrell now as they come down here in the corner number 3. Not quite there. The 30 of Jeff Oakes holding off a moment here as they come out of 4. Now back through the front stretch down here in the corner number 1. Robert Warnez out front. William Ridgway there 2nd. Jeffrey Ratt up here in the 3rd now, getting around Robert Kahn. After Robert Kahn had a little mishap and pushed up into that outside wall. He's got Chris Littrell there behind him. Jeff Oakes right behind him. And everybody's doing a great job here. And you see Ridgway trying to make that run down there on the inside of Warnez. As Warnez cuts him back off, coming down here through the stripe. 6 laps to go. William Ridgway is there, but does he have enough to try to put that truck up there into the 1st position? As thank you, Chris Schulzler, enjoying the racing here tonight. A lot of great battles going on as we see William Ridgway trying to get up there and battle Robert Warnez there for that front position. And I'm just not sure what Robert Warnez is thinking when he's looking in the rearview mirror, seeing his name on the hood of that truck that's right behind him. Down here in the corner number 1. We're on board with William Ridgway as they work down here through 1 and 2. Warnez there out front as they work off of 2. Jeff Rack there up 8 positions, our biggest mover so far. Chris Littrell there up 5 spots. And they are our movers here of the race. Our only other 2 drivers that have moved up spots is Thomas Ridgway, who is up 2, and Robert Warnez, who is currently up 1. Ridgway, our pole sitter, is currently sitting here in second, trying to get around Warnez to take back that lead. As Warnez really putting it out there. Ridgway is there, but cannot quite get around him as of yet. It's 3 laps to go as they cross the stripe here. Robert Warnez out front with William Ridgway there second. Robert Kahn, who's been up front battling a good portion of this race with Robert Warnez, sitting here in 4th as he's trying to figure out and get momentum back. Hopefully he didn't burn them tires up too much. Robert Warnez up there out front. As Ridgway looks to be almost getting under fire here from Jeff Rack. As they work down here through 3 and 4, back off of 4. It is now 2 laps to go when they cross the stripe here at Nashville Superspeedway. Time's running out here for these top 3 competitors to see who's going to end up coming home with the win. Right now, Robert Warnez holding his own out there in front. Ridgway is going to see if he can find a way to get that momentum and get the run for that final lap push as they come down here in the corner number 3. He's sitting there. He's at the tailgate. He's going to look underneath. And it's a little early yet here to try to push a move, in my opinion, but he's got to be there. He's got to make sure he's got that momentum here as it's now final lap here tonight for the Nashville Superspeedway Mission 22 race for Lightning Esports. As William Ridgway down there on the bottom, he's going to try to make it stick, and he does. But he has to try to get around them as they come back down here in the corner number 3 and 4. Warnez going to try to hold strong. Here comes Ridgway. He's going to take a little bit deeper run here. Gives the bumper to Warnez, but not quite enough to get him to slide out of the way as Warnez now up top. Warnez now down to the bottom. They are slinging it side by side, and oh no, looks like Jeffrey Rack is loose coming down through the... What a race there by the number 3 at the end there. Ridgway there finishes in second. Warnez out here in first, bringing home the victory here tonight. So victory going to Robert Warnez in that number 95 here tonight. Waiting for our final results to come in. We're waiting on the driver to finish coming across the line. And it looks like Warnez may be out of fuel. And that looks to be about the picture we're going to get there of Robert Warnez, as he may be out of fuel here. They gave a little bit of a burnout, but that looks to be about it as race results are in. It is Robert Warnez finishing here tonight out front for the Lightning Esports Mission 22. William Ridgway there in second. Jeffrey Rack there third. Robert Kahn finishes tonight in fourth after a great race here tonight. Jeff Oakes there in fifth. Dennis Warnez in sixth. Chantel Paulo in seventh. Jason Henry there in eighth. Chris Littrell finishing tonight 9th, with Thomas Ridgway finishing 10th. And 11th, that's going to go to Jeffrey Ledford, with Corey Stahl finishing tonight in 12th after his head-on into the outside wall. That truck just snapping around on him tonight, bringing out our second caution our first and only caution of the night, most likely, if I'm thinking correctly. Justin McKenna here with finishing 13th. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I don't know why I wasn't there, but boy. It doesn't look like we have anybody around here at the moment. So great race here tonight from the Mission 22 90-lap race here at Nashville Super Speedway. Everybody has a great night. Thank you all for coming out and watching, and catch us next week as we head to the we head somewhere next week for October 6th. That is going to be October 6th. Is going to be 80 laps at Auto Club. So be sure to check us out next week as we take 80 laps at Auto Club for the virtual Velocity Racing 80 laps. And should be here again live Wednesday night for the Genesis Aviation Cup Series from Old Glory Racing. So catch us then. Sorry we did not get our Old Glory race in last week, but I had some personal issues that kept me away from the computer. So once again, thank you everybody for coming out, and everybody have a great night. Thanks for watching.
When you need the best designs in your fleet of vehicles, there's only one brand name that many trust in. One that makes every car pop out from the rest of the field, and that is Lightning Wraps. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Lightning Wraps. Get yourself a vehicle unlike the rest. Lightning Wraps, the most affordable designs made at your leisure.
Mission 22 is dedicated to unite the country in the war against veteran suicide. Bringing our veterans home is every American's job. Ambassadors are creating impact in their community across the country. Mission 22 has comprehensive treatment programs for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury at no cost to veterans. This is an American issue. No matter where you stand, there's a place for your support. Visit mission22.com to learn more.